All that could change in the next few weeks, which is why it's important to get rid of the places where they can breed. With this silo now reduced to rubble and this grain bin nothing more than twisted metal, every day the roads are left like this, that bill goes up. Each day, he says it's costing taxpayers another $150,000. The NBC25 weather team has been tracking this system all throughout the day, wearing their full uniform and these badges. But for one police officer in Flint, lives here with his family. He says he's now heating his home with an outdoor grill. He says he has no more money left. The city is in the process of putting new filters in here. There are several spots in Gladwin and Aranet counties where a few hundred homes are also without power. And these bikes, kids should be out playing on them. Instead, they're here at this school in Davison. I'll tell you why the schedule these kids are on is soon going to be happening in a lot more schools in Genesee County. Katie, believe it or not, the cleanup has already started, but it will be a long road. The man who runs this farm believes the twister first hit this barn, ripping the roof right off of it before clipping this smaller barn you see behind me, then eventually taking out one of his silos. This is what's left of a silo that once stood 70 feet in the air.
And that's all in a heap.
Ken runs this cattle farm near Millington. It's a tradition that's been a part of his family for more than 70 years. But last night, a new chapter in that family history was written.
Real strong wind is what I thought. But
that sound Ken describes was when an EF2 tornado came through his hometown, leaving behind this mess.
Gates kind of slatted like that. Was all the way up through here, and that's all underneath that rubble here. So I lost that, and of course, you can see that gate there is pretty well mangled. With this silo now reduced to rubble, and this grain bin nothing more than twisted metal, Ken says it's making it tough for him to feed his beef cows. That's what they're going to get for a little while. With these silos out of commission, he has no way to get grain to his cattle. See the round bales over there? I fed one there and one over in the other feeder. And Ken has already lived through a tornado before. He says he's normally the one lending a hand. I'd rather help other people, but that doesn't always work that way. Today, the help is coming to him.
This is a family farm. We grew up here. We try to do whatever it takes. We work together.
And for that, Ken is thankful.
I guess today I appreciate anything I get. So.
You can see there are folks here at his farm cleaning up some of the debris from that silo that came crashing down. Ken is still working with the insurance company right now. He tells me, though, he does plan to rebuild everything that was damaged here so he can get back to business as usual. For now, live in Tuscola County near Millington, Stephanie Parkinson, NBC25. The newest candidate for Flint mayor. Meet Giggles the pig. She already has hundreds of people following her campaign on Facebook.
She doesn't have a criminal history. Okay. She's never been fiscally irresponsible, has she?
Her owner, a criminal defense attorney in Flint, says he's unhappy with the options voters have.
If you have an animal who, by default, has better characteristics than some of the people you're electing, you need to pay attention to who you're electing.
After missed deadlines and not enough valid signatures, every candidate is now a write-in.
Put her in the race to raise awareness. If we don't at least have some better candidates, then vote for her.
So let's ask Giggles what she thinks about some serious issues in the city of Flint. Hey, Giggles, what do you think about the financial situation in the city? Councilmember Eric Mays is also running for mayor. He recently had a run-in with the law. He says that doesn't reflect his ability to lead.
I'm intelligent. I'm a graduate of Michigan State University.
When it comes to his newest challenger,
The thing with the pig makes me giggle.
Is this even legal? Can Giggles the pig come through these doors and be the city's next mayor? If someone writes the pig's name on the ballot?
Too bad. You must establish a residency, and I don't think a slaughterhouse or a pig farm is conducive.
With all seriousness,
There's been a history of irresponsibility that we have to do better.
Which is why Giggles' owner hopes this campaign can help. In Flint, Stephanie Parkinson, Fox 66. The last search teams went out just moments ago. All day, you can see this crew behind me, 500 people professionally trained in looking for missing children. They have been combing through this area. It all started Saturday night here at the Lake Callis Recreation Area in Davison Township. But today, that search area expanding in a 5-mile radius to local neighborhoods, nearby businesses. We even spotted a search crew at the local farmers market. When asked about any criminal involvement in Omarion Humphrey's disappearance, the police chief telling me he's not taking any scenario off the table, but he also says they wouldn't be here today doing this if he didn't think it could help find Omarion. Eyes in the sky, drones flying, helicopters slowly surveying the area. On the ground, horses. Even bloodhounds were brought in Wednesday as local, state, and federal agencies teamed up to search for missing 9-year-old Omarion Humphrey.
Our goal here is to find Omarion.
There's no doubt we can see how much is being done at the Lake Callis Recreation Area and even the neighborhoods around it in Davison Township. What we can't see is what's being done on the investigative side. Chief Rick Freeman telling us there's a lot going on behind the scenes.
I'm afraid to rule anything out at this point.
Survivability rate because they often take cover. He says that's one big reason why they're not letting up.
If we didn't think today was valuable, we wouldn't be doing this.
See some of the teams that just came in here from the recent search. So far, we're told by the police chief, the search has turned up nothing. The crews that just went out, they were expected to be back in by 9 p.m. tonight, and that's when the search will conclude for today. We're still waiting to hear from the police chief what the next step will be. They're not making that determination until they're done tonight, but we will be following this story. Kelly Taylor reporting on it tonight with the latest updates. Meanwhile, they're asking for the community's help. Everyone in a 10-mile radius, they want them to check their outbuildings, look in their vehicles, any place where they think this young boy can hide, and also checking their trail cams if they have them, looking at that footage for any sightings of Omarion. For now, live in Davison Township, Stephanie Parkinson, NBC25.